Hello, everyone. Good morning, my viewers. How are you doing? I'm fine. I'm good too. I'm having an okay day. A good day. I got up this morning, kind of just crawled in bed about my business, did what I need to do. I'm just gonna shut the door. Hold on. So I'm not fully awake, but I'm here. I'm going. It's like a geek home or something. So welcome to the Wise One channel. I am your host, Lady Caren, and I hope you are doing well. We can take a moment to breathe if you'd like. I'm going to take a moment to breathe, and you can join me if it's safe for you to do so. I'm going to breathe in through my nose into the bottom of my diaphragm. Big belly breath. Holding. Letting it out through my mouth. Deflating the balloon that is my stomach. Bottom of my lung. Breathing in through my nose. I'm holding. I'm letting out through my mouth. I'm holding. I'm breathing in through my nose. Calm and relaxation. Breathing out the mess of anxiety and I'm holding. Breathing in. Calm, organized thoughts. Holding. Letting them ruminate. Breathing out disarray. Distressful thoughts. Unorganized thoughts. Thoughts that no longer serve me. Holding. One more. Breathe in. Bending my diaphragm as far as it'll go. Holding. And letting the balloon deflate. Relaxing. And my body just sits. Yeah, there we go. So if you were looking for just a meditation with the same voice, monotone, allowing your body to hypnotize yourself. No, that was not that one. Okay. So here we are, crocheting our single stitch on our hood. It's fun. I haven't done it since yesterday's video. Yeah. Oh. Let's let my shoulders drop. Yeah. That's a practice muscle that I'm exercising. Just letting that shoulder drop. Deep. Mm-hmm. Single crochet all around this hood. The middle was all doubled. No, just a simple hood. I don't even know how many crochets. I don't even know how many stitches around. I just know I just keep going. It's about 10 minutes apparently. So Lion's brand is what I'm using. And they came out with a mandala and their bonus pack that looks like a giant cake of yarn, acrylic yarn. I've got these gorgeous colors. I'll show you. And then I made it like a yellow hood, and I made like a pink hood or a pink hat or bonnet like item. Um, and it was wavy, frilly. And it was cute. Yesterday I got my whole dailies done in so that was a Monday, beginning of the week. I got dailies done on my list. I worked on my other stuff that needs done, and then I did not get started on my project. So I'm hoping that I can get my dailies done. I'm training myself to do my dailies, so it's routine, and I don't need a list anymore. This is temporary. Yeah. Certain stuff I try to have on a timer, like starting meals on a timer, because then I get hungry, especially if I'm eating really healthy. I don't get that slip into edge hunger. I get hungry like right then and right there. As opposed to eating a whole bunch of junk food that leaves me feeling full longer, but the cravings are stronger. And tolerance to sugar is. Ay. I don't need that much sugar. Your body doesn't need that much sugar. What it does with that sugar is not what it needs to do. It doesn't use it. It just. I don't know. So my kid has decided to get up this morning, and I'm trying not to let it bother me. And normally I get a little square between my fiance going to work and for a little block time before I have to get my kid up. I'm doing the video or getting ready for the video that I'm doing in the morning. I usually have a few moments, but this morning it's just like kids up. But luckily, he's independent. He's that age that he can do the stuff that he needs to do. My 5-year-old, or my younger one, my youngest, who is, well, it's hard to say that they're 5. They are independent, but they need the body doubling. And for him to not need body doubling. Yeah, I need digital doubling, or, where they're there, but I need them around when I'm done doing what I need done. If I'm not doing a task that takes primary parts of my brain, that if it doesn't take the front part of my brain having to help me out and think, if it's a secondary action, then I can do quite well. and with a person there. But sometimes when I'm doing a primary action that I need to, concentrate and think about and be readily present, it's hard with another person there, especially really hard when I'm being touched. And kids need you to be present while they're developing so that they can be guided. Some kids may not. It depends on the kid. There's as many different ways as there are many different people. I forgot who said that, but somebody said it, and it works. So I've got those phrases like curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. You're jack of all trades, master of none. Something is better than a master of one. Yeah. That whole time, how my life would have been different had I approached it with the second half of those phrases. So I was trying to write a book on my life being different had I done something different, but I lost the book. I got to work on the other books that I'm working on. So in this niche, we call crochet. I try not to do it all day. Even to the morning. Something I can't rhyme yet as well as I used to. I'll get better at rhyming. Spells get better at rhyming. Your subconscious likes rhyme. It's easier to remember, more impactful. Kind of tickles the brain, I think. If you get my meaning, wink, wink. Now we're getting into the paper. I'm going to have paper in my hood. I'm so excited. Try not to be quiet because this is a podcast, and but on the other hand, I'm like play the pauses. What kind of cadence or rhythm do you like listening to when you listen to your podcast? I've been trying to digest podcasts and stuff. And if I could edit this, I'd probably put in a little bit of music or something during those little pauses, little background. So I've got a editing system that I'm going to try. I have to learn how to do it, but I got to get rid of all the stuff that I don't need. Digitally. It'd take time to do that. Physically. Sort and sort and sort. I have to clean. Look at it. It's going. Look at this hood. We're getting a hood. I like hoods. Sometimes I just like something on. It makes me feel like a mysterious figure in a sci-fi novel. You know, quick fire, nimble, stealthy. Yeah, having fun with it. What do you want out of your life, Ronald? It's not this, it's the other. Then you find out, no, nothing has to be binary. Nothing has to be this or that. It's all on a spectrum. We're not really matter if we weren't really energy. The matter is made up of energy. We have no idea what the energy is made of. We're discovering. For the tiniest of tiniest. But we are all energy, continuous forms of energy, vibrating. This moment resonating, zooming. It's quite a concept to be energy. Star particles of a star that has supernova. Have you seen a star that's taken forever to supernova? It's amazing. I don't want that. I want. Oh. So I'm learning to do everyday stuff. I'm letting it modify because now our everyday stuff is going to change when the school year is out. They have to rest and recover. So I'm going to teach them how to take care of their mental and physical health so that they can recover better for the summer. What was it that thought that struck me this morning after I had sat there and thought about the kid? That's the youngest. That might be the youngest. It's only 5:30. I'm not gonna. You don't need the mic. Oh. I was just hearing stuff, or they've gone back to sleep, so it don't matter. Let us get back to the crocheting. So yeah, I think I have an ESSEC, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked it up. I don't remember the thoughts were, but I did know I don't want to lose progress from all the work that I've done. I think it had to do with messes. this morning I finally understand people not liking messes. Like, I've had clutter or I've had this or that, I clean it up. It's not like it stays there. It just takes me a while to get to. It's not always the same. Like, the mess that I have in the living room is always different the next day because I clean it up. It just takes a while, but I clean it up. And there's never, I don't let the food messes sit because I don't like ants. Now, doing dishes, that's a different matter. That's not the same as a food mess to me. But, you know, I don't like food or dishes sitting around. That bothers me. And I don't like biohazard messes. Those don't. Mm-mm. So anything with to do with puke or butt messes or the pee, those need cleaned up ASAP. The smell, I can't not clean that up. And so I ran into a house where they hadn't cleaned it up. And now they're dealing with the health issues where they can't clean it up. And it has traumatized me. And I am doing it. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Of course I'm judging. This is horrible. They need help. They really, really need help. And I can't let them. I can't not mess because it's just I know in my last life I died during a pandemic. The way I am about you need a vaccine, the way I'm pro-vaccine, but pro-choice about your vaccine. And the way I am about, because I'm just haunted by these things where you're watching people die like that in front of you. And I like so much like those kind of like, oh my gosh, like cleaning up so that you don't have messes. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. There was a reason why they probably dumped their chamber pot outside the house, not inside the house. Even though, thank goodness for plumbing. I just, no. No. Okay, so these people, the house being a mess is not the problem. The problem is whatever health issue that does not allow them to get to it. That's the problem. That's what needs taken care of. But I'll tell you, I cannot. The fact that the child has previously, a couple years ago, has expressed, "Oh, I don't care. It's fine." Like they don't know living in better. Like you can live in better. There's reasons why we don't have as much disease issues that we used to have. Build a civilization. You want to make sure the stuff that builds bacteria that is harmful to humans is controlled to the point that it is not an environment that the bacteria can grow in that is harmful to humans. If you want to grow bacteria, grow fermented food that has healthy bacteria in it for our gut health. Yes. Do not grow salmonella And what's those other ones? Oh my gosh. Uh, Jeez. Yeah, there's malaria. There's malaria is no fun. Ebola is no fun. I swear, the past life I had to deal with those issues because of the way that it affects me now, with the way that I approach these situations now. Swear it was a previous life. And they're not going to get it. That's not their life to get it. But oh, yeah, okay. And then I got to get my own mess taken care of, which doing fantastic here. There is space here. Now I have to go, where odds and ends. I just piled odds and ends. Just like, oh, I don't know what to do with this right this second. So I piled it up on top of, I don't know what. So there's a giant doom pile in the other room. And I have on the apps where I have doom piles, where I go to clean doom piles, where I take little 10-minute segments, grabbing all the stuff up in the doom pile and running around the house, room to room, putting this stuff away. You just grab it up into a bag or a tote or some kind of carrying container, and you go about the house and you go put the items back where they belong, out of the doom pile. And I have it in there, and it's a 10-minute cleaning. Even if I tack just the doom piles in that particular room, that is the room of the day. You clean up each room as like you leave, you do the kitchen stuff and you do the daily, cleaning. But then you have like one room per day, or some days, or 2 or 3 rooms or something, or closets, or the bedrooms. You get either your bedroom or all the bedrooms. Bathrooms on another day. Kitchens and dining area on a day, or the outside where you get the yard on another day, and the car and things like that clean outside the house. Yeah, nothing. So like if you have doom piles, as long as there's no biohazard mess, and as long as you can get like through. I like to have the emergency exits clear. I like to have a pathway to the door, to the escape routes in case of fire, clear, so that nobody's trapped, but it can escape. Yeah. As long as those 2 things are done, and there's certain things, like I'm like, "Hey, pick up the markers, put the caps on the markers," that bothers me. Well, as long as certain things are triggered. If my child left a Barbie mess and a Lego mess, a drawing mess, with the pencils, not just in there drawing, and it's the day I have to get to the kitchen, I put my spoons in cleaning the kitchen. I try. There are days that doesn't happen. It's the opposite that happens. I leave the kitchen a mess where I hadn't yet gotten to the checking for expired food. And I wait till later to do that. But like putting in the groceries, oh, this is so good. That goes into the compost to the garbage. Oh, we need fruit break. Okay. But you go through, check for expired food once a week, and once a month you check for expired cupboard food. And the bathrooms, you do your normal, clean everything, and then that day of the week you check for expired medicine. Or once a month you check for expired medicine. If anything, you can check once a season, your spring cleaning, your winter cleaning, your seasonal cleaning, for expired medicine. But I tell you, I used to just have this, and I'm like, I'll just put this. I'm like, it's time to clean that. That bothers me. So, and then I want that all sorted and organized so it doesn't look like a mess. Even if I just organize it, that way I can organize it some more. and get to it. But lately, after I cleaned somebody else's disastrous house, which you don't. I mean, if they don't understand the diseases that you could save yourself from the pests that you could save yourself from, there are pest issues. I didn't know people had certain pest issues. I'm like, yeah, what they talk about it, I'm like, didn't think that it was an issue. Till I met people that have pest issues. I'm like, what the? Why can't you get rid of? Like I thought, oh, it was horrible to get those carpenter ants that I could never get rid of until the borax. Mm, sprinkled borax and let it do its work and came back from wherever it was, whatever outing it was, and all the ants were dead. I was like, crap, I gotta go get this cleaning thing or tool. So all these dead ants all over this carpet that I had sprinkled with borax. And these were all carpenter ants, the ones that take forever and a day to get rid of. I don't suggest doing this with children or kids because breathing in borax is not healthy. But, oh crap. So I went to go on an errand to go get the cleaning product, and they came back and there were ants alive. I went, crap, it didn't work. It killed some of the ants, but it didn't work. I'm like, what's going to happen to these guys? They took the ants home. They took their dead home. And it chemically killed them in the nest. Haven't seen another carpenter ant since. I'm like, cross fingers, knock on wood, not another carpenter ant. So I suggest we do this. Get your kids out and your animals out, and then you can just vacuum up the borax. But yeah. Or sweep up or vacuum the borax, or spray it down, clean it off, throw the rug into. I threw it on a rug, which is like you can go wash it in a big industrial thingy, big industrial washing machine. Tell you, borax is a great ant killer. Borax and some sweetener, or borax and some peanut butter, whatever season the ants are in, because sometimes they're into sweet, sometimes they're into protein season. And then you just mix that along, little traps, take them, and they take it, and it's gone. And then clear for regular ants, I found that I have to clear debris. You need a couple of inches between your house, parameter of your house, and foliage. So no leaves, no trees, no bushes. It needs to be, clear perimeter between the wall of the house and the ground. So if you can keep that's a good barrier. Yeah, so I've learned that had been the thing, but I had never seen the other bugs before. I didn't know that was a problem. But yeah, you can keep away pests, and you can you can do your best to clean, and sometimes pests come in. And there's like that commercial where the lady had everything in a container because the people that do the pests will be like, oh, don't leak food out, or oh, maybe you should clean your mess. No, you can clean your mess, and you can have all the food in airtight, sealed containers. This woman commercial, and it's true. What you do is you gotta clean out, like if you have fruit flies, you clean out your drains, like the garbage disposal, and you clean the drains, and you clean them out because they live and breed in the drains. And like mosquito issues, if you have standing water, if you can figure out how to either get the water moving or get the water covered so that they can't breed, then you have better issues. It's not an issue. You don't have to treat it with chemicals. Just get the water moving or get the water sick. Oh, good morning. Hey, my man, how you doing? How long ago did you say morning? I was thinking about you, and I was like, they probably don't want a video where I'm sitting there texting. I was gonna text you on your other phone. Yeah. How are you doing? Yeah, no. Nobody ever comes in here, that's why I didn't notice you talking. Are you going to bed or getting up? It's not ready. He probably went away. Sorry, no one ever sees Caesar. Sees. Is that how you spell sees? Sees. How do you talk about see in the past? Too often in the past. Watches. We'll just go with watches. Notice. I didn't notice. There you go. Fixed him. Maybe he'll text back. But anyways, let's see. Where were we? Let's not get back into. Okay. This way. We're going this way. Anyways, so talking about bugs. How bugs, don't love bugs. I don't. And how bugs work. Eh, what should I do? Here we go. That was strange. Anyways. Yeah, he's gone. It's okay. uh, it's late. They probably went to bed. If they got up early, they probably need a nappy nap. But I do have 10 minutes before I log off. Or log off soon. So I got on late. Yeah, I got the dailies done, which is phenomenal. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah, the person's mess bothers me. I was traumatized. I was so traumatized. I was like, I don't understand how this could get to the point that it's bad. That's why they keep raising their standards. They're lowering their standards and lowering their standards until that's what they have. I can't, you can't now. I need help. Yeah, no, it's just. I don't want to clean anymore, but I don't want it to be dirty, which is plus. Do I clean or not clean? Anyways, tomorrow is Wednesday, so I won't be on until Thursday. So, Maybe there. But yeah, I will be on Thursday, and I'll try to be on this Thursday. So we will see. And then my schedule gets changed again next week, so we will figure out. I did it wrong. I don't know what I did. There he is on the other server or other platform, media platform. He's there. Probably eating or something. Okay. Eh. And then so next or this coming Thursday. Yeah, I will be on Thursday. Wednesday I take a break from that's my downtime for my autism where I try to get as many chores done today so that I am or at least half of it done today. But and then I do the other half on Thursday of my chores. And then so that it's through the week so that I don't so that I have rest time. If you don't have rest time with your autism, everything starts working against you. So I have my kid getting ready for school since 4 a.m. It's last week of school. Yeah, very important part. So what can we talk about Thursday? I don't know. What do you guys want to hear about Thursday? Yeah. So if there's a topic that interests you guys, let me know. Like I started planning ahead for Christmas and birthdays that aren't till the fall, just before the fall, so that I could plan ahead so that we could put the supplies, start gathering the non-perishable supplies, and then start hoarding it in a spot. That's what it looks like when you're giving primary and a secondary, and a primary thought and a secondary thought, or a secondary action. Like breathing is a secondary action, and heart rate or heartbeats are a secondary action. Your subconscious does so much regulating that. Your secondary actions, your bodily functions are secondary actions. Let me finish this up and I will let you guys go. It's amazing what you can do and what you can carry as a secondary action. And then those primary actions that you have to take care of, or like when you meditate and all of a sudden your breathing is this primary thing, the forethought of your mind. Yep, it's I have no idea. I sent one of those stickers, and they're this small, and I have a vision problem, and so until they get bigger, I have no idea what I sent. Yeah, but I gotta let you guys go. I guess I'm gonna finish these last 5 stitches, 5 or 6 stitches. 3, 2. That was a strange noise. 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 6 because this one. I guess if we want to make it that one that looks like it's into the side of the bottom, so pull it off. Then we do 1 stitch and then we turn around. Is that right? That looks. I don't know. That looks more even. Something. I don't know. I just know it's gonna look awesome when I'm done with it. I have a hood. Okay. Love you guys. Love you. Love you guys. Until next we meet, have a good one.